Welcome back to another video. My name is Raffay, aka the Crypto Network, and in today's short and sweet crypto video, we're going to be discussing the topic of pump and dumps. As always, nothing I discuss in any of these videos are or is financial advice. As always, everything I say and discuss is my opinion. So let's get into a very sensitive topic that many of you guys want to know about: pump and dumps. Now, what is a pump and dump? Well, a pump and dump is pretty much if I were to make a cryptocurrency on any exchange or any decentralized exchange, I would list it on any of these exchanges, allow people to publicly invest. So let's give you an example. A pump and dump is, let's say, crypto A. I've invested, right? There's about $1 million worth of liquidity. I show people that the liquidity is locked for an X amount of time. And then I invest an X amount of money into it, but I don't disclose it publicly to anybody that, hey, I have money in this project. Now, a good example, an even smart example would be where, hey, the project is anonymous, nobody knows who the owner is, and it's on a decentralized exchange. There's new crypto that everyone needs to get in on. And this actually happens a lot when it comes to meme coins or new projects that people like to discuss. So we see this happen all the time with trends, right? When Elon comes out and talks about a new cryptocurrency comes out called Elon. When someone like, Andrew, everyone knows about Andrew Tate, the top G. When people were talking about him, well, what came out? A top G coin. Now, these coins, majority of the time, are pump and dumps, and this is a huge scam that happens in the space of crypto that people use. And for years to come, again, I hope this video helps you guys. But a good way to tell and pretty much take care of yourself when it comes to the space of crypto is always being able to check and read the actual scans, because it's important. You don't want to get twisted. You don't want to get sidetracked. So a pump and dump is, hey, I've invested money into the project and I use my followers and my fan base, and I use my exposure I have, and I get not only myself, but other friends and other influencers or whoever on Twitter to talk about this crypto, right? There's this new crypto that's came out, guys, right? So then this crypto that I've invested money into, but I don't tell anybody how much money I've invested, right? People start buying, but I've already bought before them. But because this cryptocurrency is so new to the space and on the blockchain, well, there's a lot of price movement because the cryptocurrencies, the amount of cryptos on the total supply and circulating supply have not been circulated yet. So if I'm already secured and I bought something at 10 cents, right? And then we look at the total supply, we look at how much is circulating. Well, what's going to happen if I tell 20 of my friends to go buy this cryptocurrency? Well, they're going to buy, and the price I bought for is going to go up now, because if I bought at 10 cents, now they're buying at 10, right? Now I bought at 10 cents. The price has now moved to 12 cents. My friend 1 buys it, goes up to 13 cents. Friend 2 buys it, goes up to 15 cents. Now friends 4 through, 10, 20 buy it, and now the price gets to 30 cents. Well, guess who has an upward advantage now? Well, I bought at 10 cents. All my other friends have moved the price up for me, but I own the most amount of supply because I was one of the first individuals in the blockchain to buy the crypto. So simply what I would do is I would just sell my cryptocurrencies when I get 20 or 40 or 50 more friends involved, right? Or it could be anyone online. And this is actually something that many influencers in the crypto space do and get away with because, well, unfortunately, majority of the time, people have a hard time tracking wallets and deciding who's who and who's what, People have a hard time figuring it out. That's why crypto is, in a sense, corrupt, because it's a lot of people do a lot of bad things, and if you're not self-aware, you will get taken advantage of, which is why I'm here to protect you. I'm here to keep you one step ahead. I'm here to tell you things how it is, and don't sugarcoat anything on any of these videos that I post. So essentially, I've invested. This is just a hypothetical example. I've invested. I've got my friends, my family, and I've got a ton of people invest into this project that, whatever. And I use my influencer power and I tweet something, then more people start tweeting. Now, my coin that I bought for at 10 cents is worth $1. Well, guess what? I put in so much money. Now I have the liquidity already involved in the space of the, in the blockchain, and there's liquidity in the actual crypto project. Well, guess who just made a 10x in a matter of a couple of hours or even less? Because, well, I just pumped, and now since I have the majority of the share, right, and I sell, what's going to happen? Well, everyone just moved the price up for me. So now they've pumped the price up for me because I'm the one who started the effect. I told everyone, hey, this is going to be something that's big, and then they pumped the price for me. Now, where does the dump part come? Because now, since I have the most amount of sell pressure, because I have the most amount of coins, I just dump on them. In this case scenario, everybody who just bought all this trade volume, all this buy volume, right here with all the sell pressure will just go down back here. So everyone who bought here all the way up gets dumped on. Now, this happens all the time. We saw this even with Shiba. We saw this with Shiba Inu because a lot of the insiders dumped at the same day. It was like a specific day that this happened, you know? And again, this was also a market crash, but we saw a lot of times we saw these cryptocurrencies dump massively one day. Now, it does not mean that Shiba Inu is a pump and dump. This just is an example of another type of pump and dump. It happened with Dogecoin. It's happened with a majority of these meme coins that come out. A project that's a troll is a project like Cum Rockets, right? A little inappropriate, but I'm sure you can decide, you know, what happens. Influencers talk about it on Twitter, right? And Elon Musk himself a long time ago talked about this on Twitter, and it pumped very, very hard, right? And then it dumped because guess what? It was just a quick way to make a ton of money, and he probably got away with it. Again, these are not public. This is not publicly confirmed, but these are just accusations people were making about him on Twitter. And, you know, personally, I have a hard time believing that a billionaire even got involved with a cryptocurrency like this. But again, this is what happens, right? This is an example of a pump and dump. This cryptocurrency itself was pumped by influencers on Twitter, then dumped. Pumped and dumped until there was no liquidity left, and everybody who invested while the project was going up took a loss. Now, this is an example of what a pump and dump is, how it takes effect, all the different ways that you can actually get involved and get wrecked by it. So I will always tell you the same thing. I will always tell you guys that it's very important to be able to read scanners. It's very important to read the blockchain. You should be, every single person should be able to go to the Explorer, right? Go to a BSC scan or Ether scan. You know, if you haven't already watched my previous videos, you should all be able to check the holders and see, hey, you know, you can see right here, 86% of the supply has been, you know, sent to this burn address, the null address. So this has already been sent to the dark hole, so nobody can ever touch this wallet address. But we can see that if you look down here, there's a lot of cryptocurrencies, a lot of people holding this still, and they haven't really moved. So again, you want to make sure that you're able to read the blockchain, understand the blockchain, and not get taken advantage of. As always, thank you for another short and sweet video. This is what a pump and dump is, how it takes effect, and hopefully you guys stay safe out there. There's a lot of corrupt-minded individuals. As you guys know, I don't do any paid promos. I don't shill anything, and I never, you know, talk about anything under the table or anything. I always disclose 100% in transparency to you guys as always. The only way I monetize my money is through my hard work and discussing, you know, crypto through the Crypto Network VIP Club and the YouTube. These are my two sources of revenue. So again, if you want to support me further, you can always join the Crypto Network Community Discord and the VIP Club right here. Links are always in the bio and the description. So I love you guys so much, and I'm just uploading this video right now, so this is going to be awesome. I will see you in the next one. Peace.